I've never wanted a tampon so bad in my life. Hey, it's Kay and welcome back to my channel. Guys, do you like my twist out? It was my first attempt at a twist out and I'm not digging it. Not digging it. Before we get into this review, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Do it. So today I am reviewing something called the Flex Ring. Ooh, it came in this beautiful box here. Let me just go ahead and tell you what the Flex Ring is. It is an alternative to tampons and pads and things like that. So disclaimer, if you don't like talking about periods, vaginas, blood, all that jazz, if you don't want to hear it, and I don't know why you clicked on the video, but if you don't want to hear it, go ahead and click off because all of those words are going to be used in this video. Basically, this just replaces a tampon. It's disposable, so it's not really like a diva cup where you put it in and you take it out, you wash it and you reuse it. I can't wrap my brain around that, around having something in there and then taking it out and then washing it and putting it back. I don't know, I just can't. Shout out to all my girls who can do that. Like, I wish I was you, but mentally I just can't handle it. So the Flex Ring seemed like a good middle ground between tampons and the Diva Cup because you put it in, stays in all day, 12 hours of wear, even on your heaviest days, and then, you know, you take it out, you throw it away, you put another one in. Like, that's it, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and just say that me and the Flex Ring on my period last week, we fought hard. I didn't like these rings until maybe my third day on my period when my flow was maybe a lot lighter. Don't mind my nails, guys. They're normally much better than this. Anyway, let's just go from the beginning. So this is the packaging that it comes in. Super cute. If you are a packaging person, then you will really like this. It's gold and reflective. It's just really awesome. And I got the big box. This is the one that comes with 24 Flex Rings inside of it. Inside of the box, you will find this really cute pamphlet. It's got all of the information that you're going to need about the Flex Ring on it, how to use it, what is it made of, and all of that awesomeness. So this is what the Flex Ring looks like when you take it out of the package. It's made out of hospital grade materials, latex free, so you don't have to worry about any allergic reactions. I'm going to show you how to insert it. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze the Flex Ring in half, insert it, obviously, parallel to the ground at first, and then pushing it back and down. You're going to push it in as far as you can, and then with your finger, lift it up so that it hooks around your pelvic bone. To remove the Flex Ring, you're just going to take your finger, hook it around the lip of the ring, pull out the ring slowly, keeping it parallel to the ground. Once you have it all the way out, you're just going to tip out the contents and toss. This is the packaging that every individual Flex Ring has. You lift it up, that's basically how you open it. I love that the packaging is black because it is mess-free. So, like, you know, you've got all this information. How could it possibly be difficult to use this thing? So I'm just gonna go ahead and say before while I was on my period last week, I was also sick. So I was coughing and sneezing and my throat was just bad. But the biggest problem was just my coughing and sneezing. So I'm just gonna go ahead from day one and tell you guys my experiences with the Flex Ring. So day one is always, actually day two is always my heaviest day, but day one is pretty heavy as well. So I go in and day one, I insert it. I'm like, okay, good, Gucci, I'm excited. This is gonna be awesome. I'm not even gonna feel like I'm on my period this week. Great. So I put it on and for about 3 hours, I'm Gucci. I am good. I am living life, not even on my period, right? Yeah, I sneezed. And no, I sneezed like 5 times. Like, it wasn't the first sneeze that killed it. It was like the 9th sneeze. But like, I was sick, you know, allergies, all that jazz going on right now. And like, all I felt was just like a gush. And I was like, and thank goodness I was home. I was actually homesick that day. And so, you know, I run to the restroom, I rectify the situation, and you're supposed to just be able to, if your disc slips out of place, you're supposed to be able to just push it back in. And that's all cool and whatever, but I'm just gonna say it, there's blood everywhere, and you have to stick your finger like all the way in to like readjust this thing, and now I've got blood all over my hand, and it was just messy and just an inconvenience. But I was like, okay, whatever. I sneezed 9 freaking times, of course the thing freaking dislodged. Okay, so I go throughout the day, I readjust it, and then again, I think later on it was me coughing. I'm coughing. Anything that's gonna make your pelvic bone move is gonna dislodge this thing. So it kept slipping out, and just really freaking frustrating me. And by the end of the day, I used 4 of these because I couldn't bring myself to keep pushing it back in. And you know, when you do that, like, you can't really clean yourself the way you want to. So I would take them out, you know, hygienically clean myself, and then put a new one in, just because I can't put the old one back in. So I threw it away, put a new one in. And so first day I used about 4 of these. Same problem on the second day. Like, I was so frustrated. I felt like maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not putting it in correctly. So I went back through and I reread all my pamphlets, and I went online. Like, I did everything. And basically my conclusion was, okay, I'm wearing it wrong. I'm not pushing it in far enough. So, but basically what I was doing is I was putting it in until, you know, the inside of it is basically in, and then I was pushing it up and doing what it was telling me to do. Basically online it was like, you have to push it as far as basically it will go. So basically I'm pushing it so far in, now my whole finger's in my vagina, and, you know, push it up, and that seemed to work better. And I couldn't tell if it was actually working better or if my flow was lighter. That was the most frustrating part of it all, was like, is the ring helping me? Is it just when I'm coughing and sneezing that it's leaking, or is it leaking all the time and I'm just not noticing until I cough and sneeze? You know what I mean? So I was just very, very frustrated with this little contraption for the last week. My last 2 days, I would say, were the easiest, and that's with anything that you're using, tampon, pad, whatever. So basically, I would say that the flex ring, honestly, was a fail. It was a fail. I will not be resubscribing. Like, this was a free trial. I will be canceling that trial. I don't suggest trying this if you're sick. I feel like if there was a lot less coughing and sneezing going on in my life, there would have been a lot less leaking. And I'm not blaming it all on just the coughing and sneezing. Like, it would leak even when I wasn't coughing and sneezing. It would leak because I went from sitting to laying down, or I went from laying down to standing up, or I went from walking to running, like at work. Like, it was really frustrating. And another perk about this is just that, you know, you put it in at home, you go throughout your day, you come home, you take it out at home. So it's not supposed to be an out in public thing. But when the thing freaking starts leaking while you're at work playing with children, of all things, it sucks to have to go into a bathroom and deal with this. I was excited about this, and I was like, I had high hopes for it, and like, the amount of frustration. And hold on top of all of it, because I knew that I had these coming, I did not buy any tampons. So I didn't have any tampons in the house. I couldn't like cop out and be like, whatever, fuck it, you know, like, I'm just gonna put on a tampon and just give up. I couldn't do that. I was stuck with this thing. So I survived, but barely. I'm going to try again on my next cycle, and I will be doing an updated video, seeing if on my heaviest days, is pushing it in further and all of that jazz, is that going to help out? I think that it's an awesome idea. I think that it's fabulous that you get this and, you know, you put it in, you wear it all day, you don't feel it, there's no leaking, there's not supposed to be any leaking, and, you know, at the end of the day, you take it out, you throw it away, you put a new one in for nighttime when you go to sleep. Like, I really, really love the concept of this, and I really want it to work for me. Like, I want this to work so bad. So, I'm gonna try again for my next period. Obviously, I'm gonna have some tampons or pads or something on deck, because I only have 8. I cannot afford to, you know, use 4 of them in one day. Ugh, I really wanted this to work, you guys. I really wanted it to work. Obviously, try it for yourself. I'm only one person. I'm one vagina. One vagina. And there's very many different kinds of vaginas in this world. So, maybe I think it said that there was like 2% of women who the flex ring just won't work for, and maybe I'm one of those women. I doubt it, but like maybe. You never know. I'd say try it, give it a try. Decide how you feel about it. You know, there is a free trial option. All you have to do is pay the shipping and handling. I think you can do a 1-month version of it where you only pay $5 for the shipping and handling as well. So you should try it. Decide whether or not you like it. If you do like it, awesome. If you don't like it, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If it was helpful, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As a matter of fact, if you are not subscribed, why? Like, I just need an explanation. Every time you come to my channel, you know, I'm gonna tell you how cute you are. You are so cute. You are so beautiful. Beautiful? Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.